everybody. This is Matthew here at Toy Fair 2025 at the Super7 booth with Brian. Brian's here. He's back, as always.
That's right. I'm always here.
He is always here, and he's one of our favorite people to talk to at the event because we love Super7, we love Super7 toys, and we got a lot to dig into, as always. So, Brian, what is new from Super7?
There's a lot of stuff. So we're standing in front of the blind box case. Blind boxes have been really, really popular for us for the last couple of years. So we're showing off a lot of the different things we're working on. That is Godzilla Shogun series, Wave 2. You've got the Burning Godzilla and the Popey tribute and the Marathon tribute, plus a clear. It's a really cool series, really cool wave. And as we move on from one vintage Godzilla toy to another, we've got the Marathon Godzilla. So for everybody, this is a downsized version of the original sculpt of the first Godzilla figure ever made.
These are beautiful, Brian.
Back in 1966. So, in as much, there's a bunch of colorway tributes as well. The brown is the Marathon play model tribute. The flesh with metallic blue is the Hawaii export variant. This is one from a Godzilla that we did back in 2004 that actually came back out. Plus, you've got the clear green and a secret chase hiding in there someplace.
These look so good.
It's such a great figure. It is my favorite Godzilla sculpt of all time.
And right down next to that,
right down that
Monster
is the
Island.
Monster Island box set. So there is a whole bunch of blind boxes here. You can get Megalon, you can get a metallic silver Mechagodzilla. There's this really cool gray 64. And then the secret chase is this glitter Mechagodzilla.
I love the Godzilla stuff. You guys do Godzilla so well.
I can nerd out on Godzilla with the best of them all day long. So, yeah, I will spend plenty of time in Godzilla land.
Beautiful stuff. Let's take a trip down here. We got some Reptar blind boxes.
So clearly not Godzilla.
Godzilla adjacent.
Godzilla adjacent, right? But you have the classic green Reptar, you have the evil purple Reptar, plus we've got the black Reptar and a clear green glitter Reptar. So if you need your Rugrats fix, this is where you get it with Reptar. And in that same vein, a really cool set with Voltron. We've got a classic color here in the center. We've got the black and gold that's a Popey tribute from the 80s, and the grayscale that's done in metallics, the clear and the glitter orange. I really like how this set turned out, and I will make as many Voltron in as many glittery colors as people will let me make.
I want you to make more and more of these, because I'll never complain about a translucent, glittery anything, really, but Voltron especially, oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll just give you my wallet right now. Do what you want with it, that's fine.
Okay, I'll take the wallet. Yeah. You'll take his wallet? All right.
I'm currently being robbed, but meanwhile, back in Sesame Street.
Sesame Street, this is Wave 3. So Big Bird and Ernie have been sold out for quite some, as well as Oscar, for quite some time on card. So they've come back in the blind boxes. And you've also got Guy Smiley in here. And the chase is the glitter Oscar. And if you also look right there on the side of his can, you've got Slimy.
Slimy, he's not part of the normal version, so that makes him a must-have if you want that Slimy. And I want that Slimy. I'm gonna fight people for that Slimy. All right, down here we got Czarface.
So Czarface is obviously great, and they've been partners with us forever. They are real nerds, so there's a lot of really deep-cut hidden references to certain comic book characters and other things in all these colorways. And then there's this secret Frankie Pulitzer figure. So if you know who Frankie Pulitzer is, this is your chance to get Frankie Pulitzer in the Czarface blind box.
Great looking line too, and just even if you're not that familiar, just as far as the toy goes, it's really gorgeous.
It's a really gorgeous toy. Yeah, the figure's done great. We have down here the metallic Godzilla blind box set. So these just came out. Really cool metallic colors on everybody, as well as some glitter thrown in. We've got orange glitter on the Godzilla as the chase, and then the Gigan is actually a translucent black with silver glitter.
It's a very subtle effect, but I like it a lot. I don't know if people at home can really appreciate it as much as it is in person, but take my word for it, that Gigan, really, really gorgeous stuff.
Yeah.
Wonderful line.
And then what surprised us last year was how popular the Monster in My Stocking blind boxes were. So the whole point was we were bringing Halloween to Christmas, and it was meant to be sort of a stocking stuffer, and it really went crazy. So Monster in My Stocking is around, brought that back. And then later in the year, we're going to do a Universal Monsters Creature from the Black Lagoon only set. So these are test shots from that set. So you'll get Creature from the Black Lagoon, Revenge of the Creature, and Creature Walks Among Us.
Normally we're used to just seeing the classic Creature, not the sequels, but the fact that we're getting those, that alone just has me very excited. And they look, as expected, great and amazing. No complaints from me, Brian.
I'm trying my best. Trying my best.
All right, we got Ghost.
Ghost blind box over here. So Ghost has been another one of those really, really popular lines for us. And the blind box is coming out for a lot of the Papas that are no longer available and sold out. And really cool stained glass packaging. And then same thing for the Misfits. A lot of these figures have been long since sold out, especially like the Black Fiend. So we brought them back in blind box with some really cool chases. One spotter.
Well, let's talk figures, Brian.
Figures, here we go. So Thundercats Deluxe Wave 1 was incredibly popular. Lino and Monkeyin. Lino sold out twice, and a third printing is coming back in. And then Wave 2 is going to be Tigra and Chitara. And then we're also bringing up, for a brand new Deluxe figure, is the Iron Giant. And we've also got BIG, ODB, and Papa 2 as well in Deluxe.
Very nice.
And then just announced yesterday, surprising the internet, is the 2003 TMNT. So these are outputs of all the new figures. We've got the Super Pack, Foot Ninja, Splinter, Casey Jones, and Shredder.
Talk about surprises, yeah, oh my goodness.
And then yesterday, or a couple days ago, we also showed off and announced Batra and Mothra for the new Ultimates for Toho. And so here's an output on Mothra, as well as you can see the twin fairies there in the box. Really, really cool. So they can sing you to sleep.
Finally. The only thing that does get me to sleep. I gotta have those peanut twins singing me to sleep.
And we also have a test shot. So this is a painted prototype from the factory of Tiamat. You can see how big Tiamat actually is. It's gigantic.
And she is going to be $300 for this, right?
What's that?
She's going to be $300, correct?
Well, it was a pre-order, so she is sold out.
Ah, okay. So in other words, on eBay, you're paying a lot more than that now. But
yes,
man, she's a beauty, though.
Amazing figure. Really cool. Really cool.
And plus, just going to show Dekion real quick too.
Yeah, the glow-in-the-dark Dekion.
And yeah, for scale as well. Like, look at the size of T-Man. That is true
and
monster.
then if you take that figure out of the box and put it next to it, it's a giant figure. But that's what size Tiamat's supposed to be.
Exactly. And up here we got some of the vintage toys.
Yeah.
Vintage style.
The Cyborg Mecha Godzilla that just came out. That is a Bullmark tribute colorway on that, but so much detail, really cool sculpt on that.
Love all the mechanical pieces in there, and likewise too. The
brand
Iron
new, the clear Cyborg Iron Giant. You've got your little mini Hogarth down there at his feet. The clear Cyborgs always really do well, and they're super, super fun. We've got the classic Batmobile that has been out for a little while. That's been doing great. And then the new announcement, or a new show-off here, is the Cyborg Krang in all clear. So the first Krang that we did sold out really, really quickly. So now the all clear Krang is available.
Brian, that's great.
Beautiful stuff.
Going on to Super Cycles, we've got a couple new reveals and some classics. So Frankenstein, as well as we're showing off the Mummy for the first time, Werewolf for the first time, and a glow-in-the-dark Bride for the first time.
They all look so happy and cheery. I love it.
They're super fun. They're great. And then when we talk about Peanuts, we've got a brand new blue shirt Charlie Brown that's coming.
And Joe Cool, yes.
Yes, Joe Cool, Mummy Boy, and a new purple Fiend. Black Fiend is out now. There's a new purple one, and a Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Sorry, Brian, but this might be like the cutest creature I've ever seen. That is adorable.
They are so cute. And it's all tin key wind mechanism, so you wind them up and they roll around, and the bells rings and everything.
Much want.
Really great. And then here comes Fun Fun. So we just launched Fun Fun a couple weeks ago, really, and it'll really start hitting shelves in April and May. But that is wave 1 of Fun Fun with Mechagodzilla, Godzilla 89, and -1. Here in the middle is the alternate sculpt from -1 with the roaring head that is exclusive to Amazon in grayscale, so the minus color -1. And then wave 2 will be Destroya, Burning Godzilla, and Godzilla 2001 with the wide eyes. Really cool.
I feel really bad for this burning Godzilla, though. He's, again, so cheery, but he's burning. I mean, come on.
He's going to be all right.
That hurts. That hurts.
He's going to be okay.
I love you, Godzilla.
We're showing off Sesame Street Fun Fun for the first time. So we've got Ernie and Bert. And look how grumpy Bert is.
That's perfect expression on Bert.
Ernie. And then you've got Cookie Monster. And then down here, wave 2 is going to be Grover, the Count, and Oscar.
These are really cute.
They're so cute.
It's hard not to smile when looking at these things.
Garfield, were just announced. So you have Odie and Garfield here. And then when we get into Peanuts, wave 1 is Puffy Coat Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and regular Snoopy. These just came out. And then upcoming on wave 2, we've got Flying Ace, Franklin, and a walking Snoopy. And then for Halloween this year, wave 3, it's Lucy in the Witch costume, Vampire, Charlie Brown, and Mummy Snoopy.
These are so great.
Really fun. On the bottom are some of our new plushes, Super Duper Plush. These will be at Walmart. So you're going to be able to get Mechagodzilla, Godzilla, Big Bird, and Cookie Monster. And they're really soft and really squishy. They're really good and really fun.
I'm going to get kicked out of a lot of Walmarts for hugging these guys too hard and too long.
I don't know if they kick anybody out of Walmart for much of anything.
You know, you make a good point, Brian.
So then we already talked a bit about the Godzilla Marathon blind box and Monster Island blind box, but then we have the -1 blind box coming a little later. So look at all the different variations we have on -1 in there.
These are wild. Like, you know, I love blind box toys in general, but the quality of these guys, like, oh my God. Was not expecting this today. Love these.
No, they're really, really, really great. And after that, we also have the Target Super Kaiju exclusive line. So Godzilla 89 and Mechagodzilla 93 have been out and are getting restocked, and you'll also be able to get now Burning Godzilla. So those will be exclusive to Target.
There's more Godzilla right below that as well.
Yep, the Godzilla -1 Ultimates, we're bringing that back in stock again, back by popular demand. It actually never goes out of demand, quite frankly. So Godzilla -1 is available. And then we have Blazing Godzilla, and that one came back in stock, as well as the Green Shogun.
Gotta love the Shogun Warriors Godzilla. And I gotta say, I missed out on Blazing Godzilla, so now I've got a second chance to buy it, and oof, okay, you better put some security around this booth on Tuesday, because I want this Godzilla so bad. And down here got some of the reactions
Some of the reaction that's still available, Mechagodzilla 93, 89, the clear green that just came out, along with the 84. King Caesar's almost gone, actually. Really great, but Angulus, Godzilla, whatever, they're all, it's Godzilla reaction. We've got it all, but there is some cool new stuff coming out for Cherry Blossom Festival this year. We've got a metallic pink and red Jet Jaguar and Godzilla pair.
That looks so good in this color. Like, I love how you guys combine the Sofubi colors with the just classic retro style action figures, and it works so well.
It's so much fun, but yet you kind of have to have a reason and a story and a point to put it together, and that's really what we were trying to focus on with Cherry Blossoms.
And they look wonderful, but I wouldn't expect any less from you guys.
All right, jumping over here real quick. Some really cool supersize. So we've got the brand new supersize Big Bird.
You are not kidding about supersize.
Yes, as somebody said earlier, that is a big bird.
That is a
and
big
you are
bird.
Correct. That is a big bird.
He is dressed up very fancy with that tie
But
on.
we were talking about how it's like, oh, it's basically Ernie's shirt color. It's really cool. And then we're showing off a prototype on the Snoopy spacesuit. So the NASA collaboration. So it'll be an all clear dome when we're done and finished with it. But that classic toy is so iconic. And so now we're doing that in supersize.
Oh, yeah.
And we saw some of these Thundercats a little bit earlier.
We saw some of these Thundercats, but we didn't talk about Thundercats Vintage. We've got Lion-O, Jackalman, and Mumra. That's Wave 1. And then we've got some prototypes here for Wave 2. We've got Panthro and Old Man Mumra.
So how's the reception been for these so far?
It's been good. Been good. I've been happy with it, and we're really excited about getting the line going. You know, how deep can we go? Well, only time will tell.
I mean, you guys have already gone deep in the Ultimate realm, so I'm very curious to see what you're going to do with these guys. And I hope they have the same depth.
Yeah. When we talk about Sesame Street reaction, it's been really, really popular for us, really great. We've gotten pretty deep already, so we're showing Wave 4 down here for the first time. We've got Roosevelt Franklin, Chef Cookie Monster, Elmo with Baby David, and the Alligator King, if you remember that cartoon.
I do remember the Alligator King, yes.
I love the Alligator King. And then we have a really cool box set coming up. It's a TV box set of Big Bird and Snuffleupagus.
That's very cute. I'm just going to mark out for a second more on that Alligator King. Yes, so excited. That song lives rent-free in my head, Brian.
Yeah, it's great. I'm so happy. Sort of following on here, we'll jump down here on the cute stuff as well, where the wild things are. So you've got Max, and then you've got the monsters. You've got Carol, Douglas, and Bull. But those are all super great, and a really beautiful die-cut tree card to go with it. Really fun. We've got up here the brand new Edgar Allan Poe. That just came out. A really fun one. The Vampira Glow, as well as showing off for the first time Gremlins 2. So the second wave of Gremlins. We've got Mohawk and Battle Ready Gizmo.
I love that expression on Gizmo.
It's really good.
He's ready for a fight.
Yeah. And then, you know, the Remco tributes continue. We've got the movie poster, Return of the Living Dead, Zombie Suicide, and Zombie Trash.
You had me at glow in the dark, but then I saw them, and I'm like, well, I'm even more impressed now. And also, just shout out to the Busy World line, one of my favorite Super 7 lines out there. And this I'm so excited for. Like, we need more Spinal Tap toys.
Exactly. So this is none more black. So how much more black can this be?
None more black.
None more black, that's right. So black card backs, black logos, black outfits, none more black. And speaking of none more black, if you guys remember when Shout at the Devil came out, it's just an all black cover with a pentagram. So the new wave of Motley Crue is the pentagram backing cards, just like the original album.
So cool.
On hip hop, we've been doing really great with Outkast as we continue. So wave 4 of Outkast is actually the Hey Ya video. So you've got Andre Ice Cold 3000 and Lucius Left Foot on Big Boy. Really cool. And then we're over here. We've got a brand new yellow jersey, Notorious B.I.G. We just announced the J Dilla Donuts figure and the Ultra 85. As well as Wu-Tang, we've got a brand new ODB here. So the Grammys moment, Wu-Tang is for the children. There you go, you've got Old Dirty there, and we've still got the classic Return to the 36 Chambers food stamp, as well as Ghostface, Iron Man, and Tony Starks. And there's 2 new figures over, well, 3 actually. You've got the Thin Lizzy Wave 2 on Jailbreak here in the purple. We've got a brand new Blondie in her Vultures outfit. And a Rain and Blood Slayer Minotaur with the blood splatter.
Love the blood splatter.
You can never go wrong with blood splatter. And last but not least, so we've got Wave 1 and Wave 2 of G.I. Joe Reaction Plus up top. These are almost basically sold out everywhere. And Wave 3 is being shown off for the first time. We've got Zartan Cold Slither, the Blue Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander in his Arctic coat, and Wild Bill Cartoon Accurate. Plus showing off for the first time Universal Monsters Wave 1, which is Dracula, Wolfman, and Creature, as well as Back to the Future Wave 1. You've got 1950s Marty, 1980s Marty, and Doc Brown. You can also see Biotron and Baron Karza for the first time as well.
Very cool. So Brian, as always, thank you for the tour. You've got so much awesome stuff here. I know our video is about 20 minutes, but I'm going to be here for at least another 2 hours just looking at everything.
Oh, that's okay. I've been here for years.
Literally, he hasn't left this building since the last time we were here in 23.
That's right. I just have a little place over in the corner. Nobody bothers me. A little blanket. It's okay.
Well, Brian, thank you so much for the tour. Appreciate your time today. And again, amazing stuff. Folks who's watching, let me know what you think is your favorite of everything we've seen here today. Stay tuned. We've got more Toy Fair videos coming up very soon, so stick around.